So a lot has changed since you've last been here, and quite frankly, I've made a lot of changes and done a lot of stuff because I felt like there were some moments that were just a little bit boring, and they didn't really need to be included. I feel like there was a lot of nether stuff, maybe too much nether stuff, and as a result, I feel like I needed to do some just boring stuff that could just be showed off at the end versus showing their construction, like these steps. You didn't really need to see me make these steps, but this whole area fenced off, I stepped them and put fences across everything because this area is turned into an area where I battle Endermen at night. Because pretty much now, you've seen me go through the nether and get the blaze rods. The next step is to get the ender pearls required so that we could find the end portal and then go fight the dragon. And then we can worry about all the cool, fun building construction projects. But right now, we have the first thing on our list is to fight some endermen. But so this is the area in which we can do that. We got a campfire. This is all lit up at night, so we got no mobs in here. Because the hardest part about fighting the Endermen is fighting them at the same time as everything else. You can see we've found some cool things. We'll go show this off later as well. You can see we found some of the geodes. We were digging for really having trouble speaking. We were mining for diamonds and we ran into a geode, so we'll go show that off, and of course just showing off some crying obsidian that we found earlier, just showing off some of the cool things of the Minecraft world, some cool fish. We got better lighting. These are the weapons. Our shield ran out, just some places to store our armor. We will put our enchanting table here. Look at this little nifty trick I learned. I put some lighting in there and I hit it. Also, there's not even anything there. It just looks like a table, right? How cool, huh? It's like an RV in here. Anyway, getting caught up in the meta. Also, we switched to dried kelp, so that probably means we got some big agricultural changes down here, and we kind of do. Let's skip the storage system. So we just added some new shroom light in here. You know, make the farming easier. Down in here, just some more shroom lights. We've made our bamboo farm, or sugarcane farm, into something else. We've turned it into a kelp farm here. This will just let it all grow to the top, harvest it all up, and then from that point, we can go into our storage room. We've added a storage room just because using 2 chests upstairs were getting really old and cluttered, and so we just have everything up here. And so this is our fuel source now, and it's pretty reliable, 20 to 1 instead of 8 to 1. It's a good ratio. I grow beets for compost, just everything else you might need. Nothing surprising or new there. But judging by, let's see. I just fenced this all in. Something happened. And I was at home, and all of a sudden one of the piglins showed up and came through the portal. So I just wanted to make sure that I could see out here a little bit more and give a little bit more safety, still at the same time give it some lighting, but also, you know, sealing off the portal when I'm not using it, stuff like that. Sealing off of this area because I don't necessarily, I only go down there specifically, and also when I do go down there, I use this little water feature, so I could probably close this one off and definitely maybe make it look better, but that's what it's at right now. So just coming up here and looking at some of the cool stuff we have now, we've got enough arrows from our finessing of the emerald trading now to go to the end, I believe. We've got the books required for enchanting. We just keep losing levels, dying to the Enderman. We have 4 pearls. We're not even halfway there. Just, you know, got some cool other stuff like our old magma cream, running low on some important stuff. We are going to try to go back to the nether in this one and do some trading. So we'll try to go to the piglins, see what we can get for 17 gold. I don't think the odds are good. Just to serve as another reminder, we do need to, you know, I'm not going to keep all this stuff on me because if I'm fighting the Enderman. But we'll go check out the geode and harvest what we can from there. And then go for diamonds. But we'll go in order. Oop, hitting the mic is not a good idea. We'll go in order of fun to boring. So let's do some fun stuff now. We'll need some sword, armor. Oh no, there you go. Alright, we're getting out a little bit late. Looks like we're halfway through the night. I am usually good for finding at least 1 or 2 Endermen a night, so I do have high hopes that we're going to be able just to spot one. I might have to clear out a little bit more to make it a little bit more reliable out there, but we do need wood soon, so it's still possible. Obviously, they're not going to spawn over here in this direction because you see the campfire, all of the torches, the gardens. It's, you know, lighting everything up, and that was the plan. We don't want anything, you know, lit up over here. I mean, we don't want anything spawning in there so that I can attract the Endermen over to this direction and start looking at them and having them teleport to me over there. Well, the rest of this night might be a night worth skipping. Alright, so Enderman hunting did not necessarily go well tonight, so we can go ahead and put our combat system away. And, let's see, boom, boom, boom. We did it smoothly that time. And now we can go to the mines, because the children yearn for the mines. Let's do a little impromptu gardening first. So beets, I have learned, are completely useless. But I have learned that they could be a valuable source of bone meal for our composting, so maybe just for that reason they could be worth growing. Potatoes would still be valuable for that use case. However, I just feel like it's hard to compost the food that I eat. Like, the potatoes are the primary food source for me right now, so it just is a little difficult to be like, yeah, let's start eating, or let's start composting that. But I think if grown correctly, that would easily be able to happen. It must be this one. And I'll know if it's this one when I get to the bottom. Oh, it's this one. It's the Geode. So this is going to be a pretty long run, and it's going to eat all of my hunger. So we'll be back in a second. But this was our diamond strip mine. We were just going diamond mining, and we ran into a Geode. So we are gonna end up continuing to diamond mine after we check out the Geode, since we're already down here, and it's just such a far distance to get underground and deep. So once we get to the Geode, we'll start mining through it. But let's check out the Geode, and because that's the biggest find so far that I wish I had been recording for. But I just figured I was, you know, strip mining for diamonds, so I didn't really you know, need to be recording that. It seems like literally the most boring task, because I'm trying to get a full set of diamond armor as well as keep up with my tools instead of having to use iron. So if I'm trying to bypass the use of iron and just go straight to diamonds, I'm trying to do a lot of diamond mining. So here we are doing that, and we popped into a Geode, which is really cool. But yeah, so we'll be there in a while. Strap in. Here's the end of the line. It's pretty large, I think. So anyway, it doesn't look like... Oh, do these need darkness to grow or something? Because it doesn't look like any growth has really happened since I've left. Maybe it takes a lot longer than I thought? So there's a full one. I thought with the hoe you can use Silk Touch without Silk Touch and a hoe. I don't know. I don't want to risk it now, because now that I'm here, these like are not growing as quickly as I had anticipated. That's interesting. Maybe they do need complete darkness. So maybe what I'll do here is we'll mine these squares that aren't the geodes. We can mine these squares out, and like these ones are the ones that obviously spawn the geodes themselves. And so maybe if I go through and do that, and then after I finish that, love the sounds, we can take all of the torches out and kind of seal it off and go around. Maybe that will allow the geodes to grow more quickly, and I can kind of farm them. Because I would love that too, because it's like a rare item. I never even knew these existed. So here, we're knocking out all of these, what's it called? Block of amethyst. And these are the things that you cannot, if you break these, they go away forever. So I don't want to do that. But each side has the potential to grow a geode, so you want to expose as much of it as possible. So you have a bunch of floating blocks of it. And you can see it just like it uncovers more of them. Okay. You can see we're at bedrock level. Alright, so that section's done. Getting up to that part of the roof will be a little difficult. Okay, so we got a lot cleared out over there. Alright, so I think that's the work that we're going to do in here. In this geode. I think we've mined those geode, or the amethyst blocks that we're going to want. There's actual geodes that, of course, we would love to do farming of, but it looks like they haven't quite grown. And I don't... I was under the impression that I was going to come back and each one of these blocks was just going to be like fully grown like this one over here. So maybe it takes a lot more time than I'm thinking. Maybe it takes more darkness than I'm thinking. So what we're going to do here is kind of let this place be a little bit. We're going to let it be back to how it was before I got here, and maybe in the darkness it'll start growing geodes more quickly. And we will always come down here because we have it marked off. We know exactly how to find it. Let's see. Let's get this torch out of our hand. Yeah, now it's completely back to darkness. And just for reminder, there we go. We know it's here. We'll take the torch like this, signify on the other side, and we'll dig in here. And we'll just go through right next to it. Let's see, let's kind of punch through. And we could use this calcite. Just to kind of let you know it's right there. Any holes we punch through, we'll use the calcite. 2, 3. I think that's pretty far. I think we might be past the geode at this point. So let's see. We took 1, 2. Okay, so 2 blocks over. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. 1 block, 2 blocks, and then our walkway. Boom, and this is exactly back to where we were. Alright, so yeah, those block of amethyst we'll definitely use. They'll come in handy. We'll try to do something cool with them. But for now, I want diamonds. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. I think that would lead us to believe that we are under a lake of lava. Do you think both sides? Yep. So let's see. Do you think this is the start of the lake of lava? Yep. Do you think if we were to dig up even here, we run into lava? No. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of lava. There's lava everywhere. We're underneath lava. This feels a little bit like a dead end. Okay. Maybe it's possible we can just continue down one of these corridors. Yeah, we're still at negative 59. And maybe this is... Okay. Okay. Alright, we might be at the end of the line here. Well, we are still down at negative 59. So maybe this doesn't necessarily matter that we're just not in a perfectly straight line. But with this pickaxe, I need to find a minimum of 6 diamond in order to make it worth it. 3 for the life of the pickaxe. 3 more so that I can continue to mine, and that's just a break-even point. So if we don't find more than 6 diamond with this pickaxe, we are really falling behind on resources. Okay. I've got a feeling, though. Okay. Got a feeling, though. It seems like this one's easy to get around. I have a hunch. This is going to be a little bit of a claustrophobic way out. It's still only 1 line in, 1 line out. It's really simple. But of course it undulates on itself, which could get a little bit weird. But still completely 1 way in, 1 way out. Finally. Oh, please don't tell me just 1. That hurt, I'm not gonna lie. To just get 1 diamond. Okay. Oh. 5 more to break even. There we go. Just a little bit later, we found some more diamonds. Let's see, clear it out a little bit more. There we go. So that's 5 diamonds that we would have found so far. Can we get a 6th? Just because... Oh, yes! And just because there's been lava here, I'm going to make sure to really dig underneath them too. Wait, that's bedrock I'm mining at. Okay. I think we're completely safe here. Alright, we did it. 9 diamonds. We've made this pickaxe officially worth it. We were really worried about that. Really worried about that. But there we go. The pickaxe is officially worth it. And we've officially made a profit of 3 diamonds. But if we're making armor, we got a long way to go. Which, again, still really excited that we were able to clear these diamonds. A little bit less pressure as we continue the mines. The children just yearn for the mines. But yeah, okay, so the pressure is not off, but it feels a little bit better. Glad we continued going through and making this one work, because it's all paid off now. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice. Man, we really need this. Hell yes. Does sound like we have lava all the way around us. I mean, just at this level, that kind of thing's bound to happen. It's really nothing to be nervous about. It's not like we got wood walls nearby. We're working with all of this stone. Okay. You know, I think we are at the end of the line here, in fact. just because, I mean, this cave system has been good to us. It's given us 12 diamonds, a lot of redstone XP, the geode, but we've gone weaving in and out at this point, up and down, over and around. I just don't think that it's cut out for us right now in this direction anymore. I think we've kind of gone as far as we can this way. I am interested to see how long it's going to take to get back. I think it's going to take quite a while. Let's see, 46 minutes in. Let's see how long it takes to actually get back to the... Well, I guess if we're just getting back to the geode, it probably won't take that long. You know, what takes, half hour of mining might only take 3 minutes to run. Or even a minute, or less. So maybe we'll have something to harvest now. Let's see if those crystals grow now that we were down here and near them and got them in the dark. Maybe they do grow better in the dark. Maybe we have to get all of the torches out. Alright. Uh-oh. Where was the entry? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll keep trying with this because I really think that this is cool. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's going to be fruitful for anything, but I think it's really cool. So let's give them their space. So I don't even know if keeping them in the dark does anything. But they're in the dark now. They're growing. Maybe they're like mushrooms. Who's to say? But so yeah, we'll let that go. We've got enough diamonds for right now. Definitely not enough to go to the end, but this is going to be an ongoing process. We don't need to do all the diamond mining at once because we're not going to get all the ender pearls at once. So we're going to have time to kill in between those two things. But diamond armor and ender pearls, and then we can go to the end. And then we can come back and start doing all the cool, creative, more let's play kind of things. But until then, we have that specific goal of just going through, beating the game, beating the ender dragon, going to the end. We've never been there. But then we can start doing all of the cool stuff, like the elytra and all of the moving and building different bases and having fun actually trying to build something that's aesthetic looking, having cool linked bases, being linked with portals in the nether, stuff like that. Alright, finally, the end. So that marks our geode, and then we're going to add one more at the top of these stairs just because when we came up to these, if you recall, we had difficulty knowing for sure if this was going to be the right corridor to the geode. So yeah, we've denoted that now. Whoa, what kind of lagging was that? Wait, is that the wrong way? Yeah, this is the right way. It does seem like we've kind of done a lot of digging in that direction and running into dead ends. So I am tempted now to go down this way and to see what I can find. But I do recall I put 2 torches right next to each other to signal that I shouldn't go there. Like, I feel like there was something in my memory that's telling me not to do that, but maybe that was down in the cave itself. We'll find out. Well, it's still daytime, and it looks like there's only a little bit left. Because the only thing left to do is really try to go for Endermen, so we might as well knock out some of the work in the Kelp Farm. Let's see, I accidentally replaced some of those in the ground. Uh-oh, drowning in our Kelp Farm. What do we have down here? Looks like that was all of them. Huh, that was the easiest, quickest collection of kelp that has ever happened to me. Okay, so each kelp block does 20 to 1. So we can just... I was going to go upstairs and pop these in the ones upstairs, but we got enough dried kelp to spread the love a little bit. Okay, so now each one of these can do 20 blocks, and 20 times 8 plus the 3 upstairs. Theoretically, we could get a lot of these cooking at once. And then to make the dried kelp blocks, we can take our dried kelp. We don't have enough to do it right now. Just fill the grid, and then boom, you get one of these. So 9 dried kelp equals 20 blocks that you can cook down or smelt or blast in the furnace, whatever you want to call it. So it's a pretty good exchange rate, and you can see how little space I need to grow all of that amount of fuel, and it grows pretty quickly. So like we go down, we just chopped it, and we've already got a bunch now with 2. We just saw another one grow right in front of us. So it's really worth it. Small kelp farm, and now I don't have to worry about coal ever again. Unless I want torches, which you can see I love torches. Alright, so it looks like nightfall has officially approached, so hopefully now we can better give you an example of how we hunt these Endermen down. Looks like we still got some shadows. The first mobs have just started to spawn. So it looks like we might have a little bit of a longer wait, but you can see from up here, everything in there is well lit. We won't have to worry about mobs spawning in there. So it's a pretty solid place to fight the Enderman once you can get him, because you don't have to worry about fighting him out in this open space and just getting snuck up on by mobs. Oh, are you shitting me? Carrot. Finally a carrot. Finally a carrot. Oh man, you're never gonna see a beet grown in this field again. We got carrots now. Alright, let's go put this in our premium field. Right next to the water. Man, we got carrots now. Okay. So let's take all of our crappy beets now. Start making a bunch of bone meal. And let's get this carrot revolution going. Okay, so we got 4 bone meal out of a, what was that, whole stack of beets? Oh my. Whoo-wee! The carrot revolution is here. Alright, there we go. Our new primary food source, carrots. We can make golden carrots now. I didn't even think about that. Alright, beet farmer Shroot, you're out of here. We're a carrot farm now. Alright, so that was an all night. Okay, finally. Here we go. We stayed out all night, but we finally got an Enderman. He can't get through our fence? I thought he'd be the one guy that would be able to make it through our fence. I fought Enderman inside here. What's going on? There he is. Get over here. That was the easiest Enderman I've ever fought. And of course he didn't drop anything. But that stupid grass block. That was the dumbest ender. You know, you get back here, spider. I don't know why you think you're just getting away with being in here, spider. We got a rule. Spiders in the house, they die. Okay, it's a bit disappointing. We finally were able to show off the Ender Farm, at least in a semi sort of crappy way. Well, Ender Farm is not the right term for this. The Ender Pearl process. What? Why are they all showing up now? Okay, so let's lure it over. Lure it over. Okay. And what we do is we drop into the bucket. Is he in my house now? Sometimes they get in my house. Okay. Bring him to the side. Alright, did he drop a pearl? Are you kidding me? 2 Endermen, 0 pearls? Where'd my axe go? Yeah, 0 pearls, 2 Endermen. Of course, we got every single grass block they picked up. Let's just see. Is that an arrow sitting over there? And we'll go get the arrow. That it didn't really work out like it was supposed to, or at least I thought it was going to be. And then when it did, right at the end, that didn't even necessarily work out. But you can see the process is long. It's arduous. If anybody's got any improvements, you know, I'm all ears. Let me know. The only thing I can think of now is I can make some more space. I can knock down some more trees over in this direction, and I think that might maybe let the Enderman spawn more. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just going to be a waiting game at this point and getting lucky, maybe trading. Let's go do that. Let's go try trading in the nether really quick before we go. Here we go. Did the children just take it? Yes. Are you kidding me? Yeah, dude, come here. Dude, I'm not You just took my piece of gold. I'm not falling for this again. I feel like one of those street vendor videos in India. Yeah, no, you come here. You come here. Hey, you come here. What are you gonna give me? Nether brick. Okay. Wait, what about this? What about this? Potion of fire resistance. Okay, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. Okay, I know. Damn it. No. I don't mean to give it to... Okay. Yes. Nether quartz. Okay, that's not great. How about you give me something good? Crying obsidian. Okay, okay. I don't know if you take requests, but I would love an ender pearl. Ender pearl, please. Ender pearl? Ender pearl. Ender pearl, please. Okay. Let's try one of your Piglin brother. What are you gonna give me? Okay, 11 spectral arrows. That's actually not bad. What about now? Wait, did you just give that guy the obsidian? No, wait. Blackstone. Okay, that's new. I didn't have that. Wait, hold on. I got more. 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 What do you want? What do you want? Just a bunch more obsidian. Crying obsidian. Bunch of crying obsidian. Arrows? Were those spectral arrows? Okay, some more spectral arrows. Okay. More arrows. Okay. Let's, You're not gonna give me any pearls, are you? No, no. How about some pearls? This guy's got shit loot. Fire truck. Okay, you got shit loot. I'm going back to this guy with the armor. You've got good stuff. What do you got? What do you got, bud? You just give me another thing of obsidian? No. I'm looking for pearls. No, 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 no. No. Okay, so you're all in on it now. That's the joke. You're all in on it. You just throw some obsidian at me. That's the joke, huh? Okay. Okay. There's one. We got one. Come on, I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you, bud. I'm looking right at you. Come on. That spider's gonna come knock me off the roof. I am looking right at you. Come fight me, you coward. Come on. Come fight me, you coward. I'm looking right at you. Come on. Alright, let's go. Ooh. We got one even closer. Alright, so let's drop down. Let's get our eagle on. Alright, so this is working as designed, and we can put down our bucket. Wait, are you telling me this is night 3 without sleeping? Are you really telling me this is night 3 without sleeping? Okay. Okay, I'll take the hint. Okay, let's see. Where's the Enderman? Get back here. Get back here, Enderman. Oh, a couple Endermen. Dude, these stingy ass Endermen are not dropping anything. So this is going to be our battle. You can see we died, lost our XP. I want to get the Ender Pearls before we get our XP up so that we can enchant after we get the Ender Pearls, because I feel like enchanting before we get the Ender Pearls just puts that huge damper on how long it's going to take for us to get to the end. But maybe we're not going to be able to beat these Endermen without doing some enchanting. But anyway, I think this is where we call it quits. That's going to be the goal going forward. I am going to spend some time working on this off of recording just because you can see it is an arduous and painstaking process, making sure you're just doing this over and over again. And it's one of those we're just repeating over and over and over and over again kind of things, which is one of the least interesting things to watch on Minecraft. So you know the process now, you see what I'm doing, you've seen the updates to the house, and now we're just getting ender pearls, and then from there, after we get the ender pearls, a bunch of new stuff starts happening. So that's what's going to be happening on my end, is I'm going to just be working on getting the ender pearls now. There we go. A little bit of XP makes me feel better for all of the XP we've lost dying to Enderman this episode. But yeah, frustrating, but we'll figure it out. We'll see you in the next one.